I need you to.
Also, if you want to share, you click new share.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just before starting, I want all of you guys to confirm that you hear me clearly and can see on my screen. Just type okay or anything on chat box, so that to make sure that everyone will see my screen and can hear me clearly.
Yes, so I hear you very clearly. So and see your screen now. Yeah. The
yeah. Okay, because most of I see now most of people confirm that can hear me clearly and can see my screen. So let's start.
Yeah.
I will check it a little bit. Okay, it not not frequently I speak in English. So first off, I thank Trương to invite me to join the group and to had a turn to talk with you guys about my experience that I got in terms of my sales job that the thing that I have been doing for years. It's not a training or meeting, just some sharing my experience, so that during my presentation, if you have any question, just stop me and we can discuss immediately, because my presentation is not it's not so much information from presentation, so that I want the people join me to share and to comment about the thing that that we are discussing today. So
okay, yeah, so if any member have any questions, so you can raise your hand and directly give to Mr. Chao for answering. Yeah.
So just very simple, that the two main part of my presentation today. Just something about me and my job now, and I will share some important point in my point of view for a technical sales job, and we will discuss share the discussion on the question and answer. This is my very basic information, so that I read it from Hanoi University of Technology in 2003. So it means that I'm 30, almost 40 years old now. I'm actually a working engineer. You know, after leaving from the school, from university, I joined Linama. I think some of you know Linama, which is a construction company who build many big projects at a time. So after joining the university, I joined Linama and joined to the construction site in Uongbi thermal power plant, and moving after 1 year working there, and moving to the cement project, we call it Thăng Long cement project in Quảng Ninh province. So I spent almost of let's say 2.5 years working as an on-site technician, on-site engineer. So it's a it's a very good time for me to learn what the construction works, what the works of engineer on site, and I can compare between what I learned from universities, from the university, and the actual works. And this is I am the guys that you can see on I think on the right hand side, thin guys. This is my current job. So as I mentioned that after spend 1.5 year working as a welding supervisor on site with Lilama, I quit Lilama and joined one Swiss company doing the a local supporter for welding products. And after that, I set up my own company to import some welding machine from China and try to do the trading in Vietnam. But you know, after 2 years, I lose completely bankrupt. I lose I lose let's say one piece of land from my from my dad. So you know, after losing that first startup, so I come back to the working for the one international company called the Welding Alloys from UK. So I work as country manager of that for that company, and spent almost 6 years with them, and set up a workshop, set up a company, set up the team here, and we do the marketing. And we and after 6 years working with them, and I quit by end of 2013. So end of 2013, so I found Baoqi as a company that you see on the screen. BCC is starting with producing of some overlay welding technology products like web plate, web parts, and we're doing the service. Then today we call that kind of division is Detect. And on the other hand, we design and made some welding system, automatic welding system for overlay welding technology. So since 2018, we start selling some system to Australia, to Mexico, and in 2019, and this year we sold one system to India. So today we have a design team designing some customized system using what our experience on Detect. And the last division we call COVID. COVID is the division we will focus on research and manufacturing the welding consumable for many different applications. But we start with producing welding electrodes. So we just started this year, and planet we will have the first commercial product by earliest of next year, 2022. So if you want us to learn more about BCC, you just go to the website that I show on the screen, baoxico.vn, and my company located in Quang Minh Industry Park, just about 25 kilometers away from Hanoi Center. So you are always welcome to visit my factory. Just drop me a message.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned earlier, my first technical sales job was in 2006. That I were a local sales of R&M welding products for a Swiss company. We call it Utectic. I'm not sure whether you guys know that company. This company is a very long history company. They found in 1906.
Wow.
R&M is repair and maintenance welding products. Say they produce some, let's say, low heat input welding products for repair and maintenance. So at the time I worked here as a local sales, and I work with the local partner, and they had the distributor here to sell it, and I just worked for them for 1 year. Very lucky during my works with Utectic. I was sent to Japan and Japan and Indonesia for training. The photo that you see it that I try to learn the brazing technique. So next one. Personality. I like reading book, especially for some business management and psychology.
Lên trên kia cơ.
Is there someone want to ask?
No. Yes. So maybe
Okay.
the new guy have just joined. So
okay.
he forget to turn off microphone.
Okay. So I love reading book. You see my store here.
Yes,
it's
book shelf.
My book shelf.
Yeah.
My personal book shelf. So actually I just like buying book sometimes. Some book that I buy, but I never ever read it, complete it. But I like to gathering book and just I keep searching which book and what the interesting book and I buy and keep it here, and I read whenever I had time and I have let's say inspiration to read. And one of my favorite thing that I love traveling. You see many places I travel around the world, and I very lucky that I and my wife has the same interests. So we normally travel together, and one of other thing that I really want to do is go online for networking, like what I'm doing here with you guys, and we can learn many things from the online platform, because the knowledge is available on the internet today.
Yeah.
Yes, that is very basics about myself, about my job, and to let you guys know something about me, and this is the next part. Some important point of technical sales. Is it just my point of view? It's not completed. It's not theory to anyone. To not a standard for anyone. Just for me is some important. So that the first point we call a technical point, a technical sales. It means that we should to be a technical guy before learning to be a sales.
Before learning to be a sales.
Huh? So you know, because we are almost we are all well we are all the engineer, we are all the technical technician. We should understand the technical very clearly, and so I think that the one of the very important that we had to be a technical guy. So we had to attending to the actual work, to take the responsibility for technical work, so that we learn from the job, from the experience. So you can for inform if you want if we want to get information, we just go to the internet, to a reading book, to hearing audiobook, watch a video. YouTube available here right now, so you can go to class to learn more. But for getting experience to understand it clearly, so we had to be a technical guy. We had to understand technical very, very deeply. And it's very important that because whenever we want to be a seller, we have to understand the customer situation. We understand the customer need. Sometimes all the products we sell is technical products. So we had to understand the product. We understand the application of product. So we understand what the expectation of customer on a product and solution. So is for my point of view that to be a technical person is very important for the salesman. So normally for young, so my advice for young engineer who want to be a technical sales, that he should spend at least some first years, 2 or 3 years to be a technician, to be an engineer, go on site, go to the dirty area, go to the very deeply on the technical, so that we learn from them. We learn from time, on that time. So the photo that you see, that I was in Haiphong power plant at the time. I enjoyed it with the installation of let's say a Belcanville scrubber. You see, very dirty, but happy.
So you installation the bell conveyor scrubber by yourself, or
Yes,
have any
yes.
worker support you?
Yes, no, yeah, of course there are some other worker who will join me to do that work, but I was trained to be an installation guy, to be an engineer, to be that can install it by myself.
Yes. So sorry, Mr. Chong, but I remember that. So maybe you already work for Hot, right?
Yes, but I used to work for Horsch as the local representation, representative here. But you know, I just now I should doing as a part time at a partner. I will sell some let's say help them to keep selling some product that to some existing customer.
Yeah. Sorry, but you
that's
just
okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Just stop me whenever you guys, everyone, every other, just stop me if you want to to talk more about the topic that I'm speaking?
Yes. So I look here. Nguyễn Văn Phú give you a question. What book for shell engineer beginner should read? So can you see the message that Mr. Nguyễn Văn Phú already sent to all of us on
A book for sales beginner should read.
Yeah. He want you suggest some books how to become a sales engineer.
As I mentioned, after being a good technical guy, you can spend you can find some book from let's say I didn't remember that I got the book, but I try.
Yes. So okay. So I think if you can send the book.
I will try to find one book that I read after the first sales. The first time I was a sales engineer to you for reference, just reference. Just sometimes the book can be suitable for me, but it not completely is not sure that can fit to you guys. So you have to hear yourself. Yeah. Nice. Oh. So being an expert in your industry. So technical sales or sales engineer, it should be like an advisors. So if because a customer just want to hear and to listen something from advisors. So for often from experts. So being the expert, it means that you gain the truth from the customer. So gain the truth from industry. So that it's very important that you customer will listen, will do what you recommend them, what you guide them to because when you are expert, customer will believe in you that you will help them to solve the problem, to optimize what they are searching, what they are seeking. So being expert for me is upon now I spend almost 15 years to learn about repair maintenance welding, overlay welding, repair welding. So I think that I am good enough to advise some people, advise my customer to select a good product and good solution for their need. So I suggest that you guys try and spend your time and energy to learn to be expert in your industry. I'm not sure whether which industry you are acting now. You can be you try to be at least in one area you are expert. Okay.
Yeah.
One of very common for many people that they are afraid of to be foolish. Foolish is something like stupid. Because we are all try to show up all of the nice things to everyone. So, but everyone will have a positive point and negative point, and a nice thing, but something is not really nice. So we normally, that is very normal thinking of many people, that we we afraid that we are stupid. So we are stupid from viewpoint of others. So we try to hit. And one of thing that for example, that you want you attend a meeting or a class, you don't want to stand up to speak, to speak out your idea, your command, and because you most of the time that you afraid of that you speak something wrongly, or you lose your face from everyone. So one of the things that don't be afraid. We are, and everyone will make some mistakes sometimes. You see the photo on the left hand side. You see the student that did one of my failures in 2010. That I was in, I made it in Thăng Long cement plant. At that time, I visited that plant. I worked with them for a solution to repair the kin tire, and not the grind tire. But after two days working on that, that works. We provide a solution. We do the permission that we will do that. We do this. But after two days, we failed completely, and we lose, at that time we lose 500 million dong for that job. And I learned a lot of things from that, my failure. And upon now, I made I think at least three times making mistake, and I pay for money, pay for the time, pay for the because some competitor will use my failures to compete me, to win some thing from other customer. So don't be afraid of being foolish. Foolish is very nice word. I like it. Like Steve Jobs, stay hungry and foolish. It is Steve Jobs. Stay hungry and foolish.
Yes, but I think but some guys not enough money to pay for mistake.
No, I mean that is some that is my case. That is my case. But some other case, like you attend a meeting or attend a training class, you want to speak, you want to command, but you are not strong to stand up, to raise a hand.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that many people doing that was on that situation. Even I myself also is similar. Actually, I was not strong in public speaking. I used to very afraid before have to standing to speak something to some group of people. You go to you go to a group of friends to speak. You go to a customer meeting. We had to present something with the customer. So that is one of afraid that we normally have.
Yeah.
We afraid of being foolish. So don't be afraid. So that's one. Next key point. Just not many things that I, guys. Please just join me to comment something if you have, and don't be afraid if you want, because this we have now just I think 30 people being here, and we go online. No one to hit you if you want. If you if you speak wrongly or don't want so you just because my topic is not so big, so many. So I want you guys to join me to discuss something, or you can add some information on topic that you think that is important for the segment.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Communication skill is very important. We have communicate with the people all the time. We communicate with my children, communicate with my parents, my friend, my co-worker, a colleague. So because sometimes communication is understand that we try to make some people understand what we mean, what we want to express to them. So normally I see my personal experience that we the effective of communication is the reaction of the listener. Some listener when we are talking something, listener don't reaction in the face. So it means that our communication is not good. So we had to look at the listener reaction, and communication with a personal to personal to public, to group of people. Not much. Next one, maybe the last one. Internet learning sharing. Just key point. I learned myself. Even I was I am a mechanical engineer, but I try to learn about something to build a website. I like to build online blog. You see, I build the mechanical blog at Dân Cơ Khí, and the wedding community for Vietnam. So I did some activities for the community. So I try to use. I have some friend who very strong and have very good in use Google to find a document, to find something that I need. And the social media that I use LinkedIn. So you guys are you using LinkedIn?
Yes, so I have a LinkedIn account.
So what normally you do in LinkedIn?
Yes, sometimes. Yes, so sometimes I post some information related to my job, or some information with technical information also. Yeah.
So I share my experience using LinkedIn is to find a partner, to find a customer.
Yeah.
LinkedIn is a very, very good feature that you go to the company fan page, a company page. Most of famous company have a page on LinkedIn. You go to that page and go to the employee or the people area. You will find very many people who are and who used to work for that company. So I can connect them to send a connection request.
Yeah.
And we discuss. And because I found many people who are working with my targeting customer on LinkedIn. You know, most of my friends I found LinkedIn. LinkedIn is very, let's say, verified social network that they don't have not many fake account. Many people show the experience on LinkedIn, the profile and LinkedIn, so that easily that they connect the people who are in a mutual interest. So
Yeah.
my advice and I recommend you to go to LinkedIn so that you can find. If you want me to demo one section for LinkedIn using, I will go to LinkedIn, my LinkedIn account, and show you how I use LinkedIn. Oh.
Yes. So please share to us something.
Okay. Just.
So have you got
Okay.
any technique to develop LinkedIn?
So you guys got any question to drop me?
Sorry, anh Chào. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So have you got any technique to develop LinkedIn network? Hello.
Yes.
You not yet get my meaning, right?
Not yet.
Yes. So my question is just have you got any technique or tip or trick to develop the network on LinkedIn? So you only post some information related to your work or connect with a friend or any other action that you do with LinkedIn. Can you share some information about that? How to develop the LinkedIn?
Sorry, the voice not so clear. The voice is not so clear.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's okay. It's okay. It's very clear from my side. I think the problem is
connect.
the Mr. Chong internet signal. It's not from Mr. Chong signal. It's very clear from my side. I can hear very clearly the voice.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. I will check again. Right. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
It seems to be my internet connection has some problem.
Yeah. Yes. So maybe internet connection is not good. Yeah. So if all of you have any question, please give to raise your hand or speak directly and ask Mr. Trọng for answer.
Oh, what is it?
Anh Trọng, please share your screen again. So and show us about your LinkedIn account. Yeah.
Yeah. It seems to be I can log in my account. I'm not sure how is that. What is that?
Uh,
Oh, what is the problem?
yeah.
Sorry, that I use my wild computer, so that I cannot log in it.
Yeah. So okay.
Anyway, it's very simple. That you go to LinkedIn and you know some company. They had you just search the company name. That is the company that you want to approach for the partnership, for the sale, for the anything. So you go to that page. So you in that area you will see the people type, so that you found the people, so that you can go to let us try again, because it should have some. Oh my god. I cannot find it.
Yeah. So everybody, if you have any question, yes, you can ask Mr. Trọng for answering. Yeah, if you need. So because Mr. Trọng already have a long time to work as a sales engineer, so that's he have too many experience in sales. Yeah, and can share to us very interesting information. Yeah. So anh Trọng have one question from Miss Lê Thư. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. A beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Beautiful lady.
Yeah.
A very strong lady. How to train a technical person to be a sales person? So, as I mentioned earlier, that before being the technical sale, you should be a technical guy. So you are strong in technical to try to be an expert in your industry. So I'm not sure whether which industry you are working. You are working now. You try to be an expert in your area. So from the sale, if you are the strong technical guy, you are an expert in your industry. So many people will come to you to ask your advisor to advise. That's the first step to be a sales. Then you can go to, because sales can be you should go very good in marketing. You good into the communication skill. You have to good in let's say the communication, public speaking, and the writing something. You have to prepare a document for the customer. It should be easy to understand. So you try, of course, to be good at that area. There are no choice. You have to learn. You have to make sometimes you have made a mistake. So that I remind you, don't be afraid to being foolish, being stupid,
Yeah.
because we are all stupid, all similar. We are all stupid. So be
Then,
hungry and be foolish.
okay.
And please speak out.
Yeah.
But when I have an interview for sales position, they also asked me why I why I learn technical field. So I decided to go to the sales to be a sales technician, and I'm not. I also answer that I'm not sure about to be a good sales, but I think I want to gain more experience in this field. So they answer, oh, we just need to a determined person in this field in sales. So we with the person who are not sure about the technical fields or sales. So it's really hard for us for them to choose, like to choose the person, to choose that person. So I really wonder how we know we can develop in the sales, or we just go to the ordinary technical field. So
Yeah. So yes. So
Are you engineer actually too? Are you engineer?
you repeat your question.
Are you engineer? So are you originally is a art technical lady? You learn from you know technically from university from
Yeah.
your school, right?
Yes.
So why did you choose that?
Why did I choose
Yes.
technical field?
Yep. You love, you like it, or somebody advise you to learn from that school?
I did my choice.
Oh.
And yeah, it depends um, on many situation at that time. But I think from my point of view, I like technical fields in the when I was a child, but it's not so clear.
Yeah.
I'm good at at mathematics, at physics, but it's not clear. So I did my choice, but it depends on my finance at that time. So it depends on many situations. So but I did it by myself. I did my choice by myself.
The good thing that you did yourself, you don't you were not affected by somebody else advice. And during studying time uh, and now you are working time, you are working or still
I'm working now.
okay, you're working now. During the studying time and during the working time right now, are you still uh, um, uh, loving doing the technical job?
Mm, not really. I work at a project engineer. It's not related with the deep technique, technical field, but I need to understand how the machine work and how the process, the project process, and And the second position now is about the technical coordinator.
Yes.
Engineer. I have to know all of subject or all of the thing for one engineer need. Like they need to know how to use some method, like some applications and something like that. But
Okay.
it's not too relate with my with the like I'm not an engineer. I'm not an engineer actually. I know about technical thing, but I am not engineer at that time.
So I think don't force yourself to be engineer, because the engineering person, something that you try to base on logical thinking, and what we learn from school, from university, try to learn the very basic knowledge, very basic understanding about the technical. So we ourselves should learn more if you really passion on learning technical. But if you don't want to, if you don't want to go deeply, if you don't want to go deeply in the technical, it's okay. So you find you find your love. You love to do the sales. You try to be yourself. But if when you have the engineering background, so you will have this very logical thinking that is one very advantage point for the customer. When you go, you try to sell the, let's say, the benefit products for the customer, and you based on under logical understanding. So it is very good. Then there are no choice that you gain the experience quickly. You had to step by step. Sometimes you're doing mistake. Sometimes you are doing good.
Yeah.
Sometimes you are very professional, but sometimes you are stupid.
Yes.
You
So
are foolish. So
in fact, I'm not sure the technical do technical job is good or sales job is good. But I see my friend almost oregano. They are technical guys, but after that they move to technical sale. But I give them the question why if you want to back to work as an engineer, do you want to back or not? Almost they say that they don't want to back to work as an engineer. They want to continue with a sales job because they say that work as a sales engineer is they get more feeling, so they get more friend with the expand the network. Yes, so that's they feel get good feeling than work as an engineer. Yes, but I'm not sure. But almost my friend says that. Yeah.
I think I would ask my friend Ferris, are you there? Ferris. Hello, Ferris.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm here. What's up?
You hear the question from the lady.
In terms of what the difference between sales and technical?
She that is very special that we had two lady here who are engineer, but her question is how to train a technical person to be a salesperson. But sometimes she she is not really engineering understanding, but she want to be a sales. So I command that don't force herself to be a deep engineer, a true engineer, because engineering school teach that to be logical thinking. So
Right.
you are the teacher.
Right.
So you try to give her some advice so that you see the question on the text on the chat
On the
box.
chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you train a technical person to be a salesperson? Well, I would say this though. I mean, I think it's good that you have some background in engineering or some technical background, right? I mean, that's a plus to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I would say I mean, obviously you could learn more about that if you feel like you need to go deeper into the technical aspects or the engineering aspects of it. But from my understanding, are you wanting to learn more about the sales end of it or become more sales oriented? Is that kind of what your objective is?
Yes, before becoming a salesperson, we need to really understand the technical, right?
Yeah.
So
Huh.
yeah.
Well,
So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I just I recognize it from this session. So why some hiring person they need to be they need oriented salesperson, because I think I'm not good enough in the or have enough experience in technical field, so that they they deny me. So I just want to ask, in the first day, what we need to prepare to be a salesperson. So the answer I have, the first answer I have is we need to have a good knowledge about the technical fields, and what else,
Okay.
and what we should
yeah. Yeah, go. Yeah.
we should do after that, or beside from that, what we should do.
Okay, so this this actually gives me an idea. Chuck, on what was it, Monday or Tuesday this week, we were talking, and we were thinking about maybe if I would give a I guess I could talk to Chung too, and I was thinking that if I could give a talk to the group here as well. And so maybe thinking about the conversation and thinking about the questions you asked and that are being asked in terms of the technical versus the sales. Since most of you guys, I mean, this is an engineering forum, that you guys have the technical background, and
Yes.
maybe I could apply, maybe give a talk about kind of more of this, not just the sales part, but maybe the understanding the sales, right? How to understand people, right? And so where I think, the technical or engineering people, you guys focus on the back end instead of the front end, or, in the back office or in the factories or wherever it is that you work. But how do you transition out into the field, right? Into the kind of the face-to-face, person-to-person, if you do that. And maybe that's, maybe I could give a talk about kind of the psychology of understanding people, right? How do you really get to understand people, and sell to them maybe in a better way that way?
Yeah,
I don't know if that,
hard.
yeah.
It's really hard to understand how the person is thinking. How
Right. Yeah, exactly. So that I mean, that's I guess that's important to understand how people think, right? And I think a lot of most people don't know how people think, or how you even think, right? Most people don't even understand how they even think. So maybe that's a talk I could give to you guys or to the audience here. That's something I guess I'll have to think about more and talk to Chump more, and maybe with Chung too. I don't know. Chung, you're in charge of this this engineering forum?
Yeah,
Yeah,
here
yeah.
is
Yes.
doing the teaching at the mining and generators
Oh,
university.
okay. All right, so maybe we could even talk about some
Yep.
ideas too about that.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that's it. I think to be a good salesperson is you have to you have to understand who you're talking to and who you're dealing with, right? On a psychological level, and
Yeah.
you know, empathizing with them and finding ways to connect with them. I think that's the key thing, right? So getting beyond the technical and getting to the personal, right? So
And one of very strong connection with the technical sales is the technical issues.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Thank you for your advice.
yeah.
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 Very nice.
So sorry, anh Trọng. So I have a question for you. Yeah. So I know that you already got some project from Australia or from other country, right?
I got some customer in Australia, in
Yeah.
India, and Mexico.
Yes. So and my question is, so how can you get that project? Because I think with the other country or especially with Australia, so they have high technology, and so why you choose Vietnam a company for as a supplier for them?
Well, first they found me through LinkedIn. That the key thing that I recommend you to go LinkedIn to connect the people on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is very verified and very good place to find correct information of people and a company around the world. Then I keep updating my profile on LinkedIn, and I create my company page on LinkedIn so people can connect me. Don't be afraid that you leak some information from to supplier to competitors, but you should go there and keep updating information to LinkedIn. One customer in Australia who are the fabricator in Perth in the city of Western Australia, where is the very big mining area in Australia. So that they try to find, at the time they had a problem with a supplier in China, and they try to add resources to find a supplier in Vietnam and other country. So they go there and connect me, and they visit me in Vietnam, and after that I visit them in Australia, and we keep connecting. Yeah, so we keep contacting, keep staying on in touch with each other since at the time, but the relationship is already changed, because they found back to they now set up the company in China and getting the product in China and ship it to Australia. And they are also very young company, just 7 years old. And also they got a friends from my ex-colleague from the previous company around the world. You know, I went to during the time with the previous company, when I worked for UK company, I went to many training courses, and I got friends from ex-college, and we connect together. And one of friends in Mexico, he called me one time because he found me on LinkedIn as well.
Yeah.
He found me in LinkedIn that he know what I'm doing in Vietnam, I'm working with I'm producing some product they need, and they found some customer,
Yeah.
and he is now our representative in Europe and in South America for selling the system, and
Yeah.
he is Indian guys, and he had a very strong connection with some Indian company, and right now I think I got at least 3 inquiry for the machine for the system, but some system is not ready yet. So also, you know, COVID time is a difficult time for many places.
Yeah.
Very many company around the world, so that the project was postponed, or delayed sometime. But I strongly recommend you guys go to LinkedIn, updating all the time, updating. Don't need to be a nice word, a nice a nice let's say a nice information on that, and just keep updating so that people will know that. And very important that you had to understand how internet works.
Yeah.
You you had to use hashtag to connect the people who are interested in the same hashtags together.
Yeah.
So it's very easy. If you go to hashtag, you click there, you find many company around who are using the same hashtag, and you try to understand hashtag in each country is it different. Hashtag in US, hashtag in UK, hashtag in Indian, Turkey, Thailand is different. So try to use hashtag to connect the people who are the same interest, who are the same targeting. So it is a very strong connection with the people. When you connect the people, you will connect the company.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, the key point here is use LinkedIn for connection, right? So another question. So I want to ask you about your product. So I know that you make welding material, right? Yes, welding rod, welding rod, right?
We call welding electrodes.
Well, yes. So I think in Vietnam, I think there are the welding electric rod is very popular. So what is your strong point of your product when compared with other?
Well, the project that producing welding electrode is one of very strategies, key strategy for BCC in the future. Because the BCC just go do the service, making some plate, some product using the welding materials, welding wire, electrode, flux. But the the key technology should understand the materials to produce the welding materials. So that is the reason why I set a target that we are going to make welding materials in Vietnam, because some advantage to compare to others country. Testing raw materials available, label, and policy. Then I start with producing the standard welding electrode that we sell through the market, through the distribution network. My advantage compared to other let's say other producer in Vietnam is we strongly understand the technical, so we can convert from the scrap to the machine.
Yeah.
You know, the machine that I used to, I use for production line was I bought it from one of my friends that used to be a scrap. Then I use the knowledge to convert it to be to be the machine.
Yeah.
So we do ourselves technically. We do ourselves the machine maintenance, machine repairing to be usable things from nothing. That is one key point. The other key point that we are in very low investment compared to others.
Yeah. So that's now you are.
So that is number two. Number three, passion.
Yeah.
I think that I had good enough in passion on work.
Yeah.
Because I know some competitors, some producer here, history why they produce why they are producing product that they are producing, and what the history come from. So I think and compared to I'm young enough compared to others, they are almost 60, 55, 57, 60 years old, even more. But I just less than 40. I'm young enough compared to others.
Yeah.
I have more time. I'm more time.
I see. Yeah.
So that is some advantage. So, and one of other thing is the marketing way, the approach and the market approaching. We try to focus on end user.
End user.
It means that the welder.
It
means that the people who will use our product. Yes. So give me 1 minute. I had to connect the adapter.
Yeah. So another guy. So if you have any question, please give.
Raise your hand.
Yes, raise your hand. Mr. Thiện, Hồ Long Thiện. So have you got any question for Mr. Trọng? Sorry, Mr. Nguyễn Văn Ngọc first. Yeah.
Hello.
Please.
Yes.
Okay, thanks for your sharing today. I really like your word, foolish.
Yeah.
It's very impressive.
Yes, Mr. Ngọc, please introduce yourself first. Can you
yeah, my name is Ngọc and I'm a mechanical designer for a Japanese company. And I'm living in Hanoi. And I know that you work for sale for many years. So to you, what the difficult things for a salesman to become a professional salesman? The most difficult thing.
My point of view that we are all I think the most for me is the most difficult thing that we are not strong in some non-technical point, non-technical thing. Because we are all a technical guy, we are all a technical person who is very, let's say, logical. I don't know how to say in English. It's not easy, not flexible enough to understand the people, to let the people, let's say, people agree with us, and sometimes we don't want to be wrong.
Yeah, I got the mean. So can you share us how to cross it?
Well, I should learn. Had to be so we don't want to be wrong. We don't want to be losing face with some people. So we don't want to be stupid. We don't want to be foolish.
Yeah.
So we afraid of making mistake. So that reason why we we were stuck in some point that we don't get overcome over that point. So there no choice. Had to try again.
Just only
Try until you can you can do that. Firstly, you try the first easy step to lose the faith, to lose with some competing with some people like your girlfriend, your friend, your wife, your girlfriend, your friends. Firstly, and sometimes we lose let's say in a conversation we don't want to come to the end, because engineering thinking that we are very logical. We want to come to the end of a conversation. Who are the winner? Who are the losers? So please learn to be study, to be patient, to be don't want to come to the end of conversation, so that you learn how to calm, how to understand the people. How we keep our their people viewpoint, point of view. Sorry. That in my experience.
Thanks.
So sorry, Mr. Chak. So I have a suggestion for Mr. Ngọc. So Mr. Ngọc, so if you want to, if possible, so you can make a topic and present before us. So I think after that, so you can improve your communication skill. Yeah. I think this is a very easy way to improve yourself, and in communication, because in our group there are too many guys and there are too many technical, and we are come here to hear you, so and give you the question, and you can communicate and can help us also.
Yeah, thanks for your invitation. And you know, one beautiful day I will present for all of you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Mr. Ngọc. Yeah. Have you got any question for Mr. Trọng?
Another guy, Di Khánh.
Di Khánh. Yes, so please give your question. Yeah.
Evening. I got a business, that's why I get in kind of late, but I would say that
no problem.
Honestly, I'm really interested in what you are doing right now. I'm in the field. Yeah, really. I'm really right now. I got a big interest in why ARC additive manufacturer, wire and ARC additive manufacturer. That's called WAAM.
Yeah.
I know this process offers, like a huge advantage to compare with the traditional machining process. But there are include assorted lead times and design flexibilities and lower capital batteries to entry. However, it's due to like layer by layer nature process and the last thermal fields of heat source used. But the metallic alloys or the materials has been reheated again and again. I mean the reheating circle. So I just want to know more about how the material positions like inside it's like difficult to determine, and to achieve the consistencies is like it's so difficult. It's not my field. I'm not working in that field, and I'm not studying in this as well. But in the past 6 months, thanks for COVID, I'm stuck in my home and I found out this one. I'm really interested in it. And I would like to know more about this technology. I think that in the futures I will working in something like 3D printing with materials, like with like that. But I don't know how how it's work in the Vietnamese industry. What are the people doing in the industry with this field?
So you are doing as a mode designer or the salesman for your industry, for your area?
Yes, I right now I'm working as a lecturer in the university. But I'm just like such a newbie. I'm still really young. I think I'm in my 20s.
Okay, so you want to be a startup for the in the future when you are ready doing some 3D printing technology, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm a mechanical engineer, but I have no idea, no understanding about it, the 3D technology. But I have friends who are very strong in 3D technology. The materials mostly come from, let's say, some PLA something.
Yeah. SA.
PLA.
PLA. Yeah.
Yeah, PLA is something to use for the 3D printing, but it's not something like they just use that process to make the prototype product something, but it's not ready to put a full production as I know. But I got a friends who are very well in R&D in that area. He spent a lot of time for 3D printing, and I think I can give you information for your connection. And he is our chief engineer for our machine division right now.
Oh yes. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I think that and to start up, I was used to start my business uh, 2 times. One, the first time I was failure. I was failed. And the second time right now I did since 2014, 2013. But one key thing that you had to very strong belief that you are going to do that successfully. Because doing the startup, you start a business is a very, let's say, very challenging. Especially you had to sort the financing and sort of supporting, because we are whether startup whether small, we are start with at a very small size. And we are lacking, we lack a lot of resources to do the business. So my advisor to be ready,
yes,
to face the challenges. And the technology, technical, I am not strong in technical something. In right now, I'm not really strong in many things. I just good at it overlay welding technology. If you want to ask me about the welding technology, I can be I can share anything I got.
Yes. Actually, I'm not doing my startup in the next few years. I just want to research more about this. I would like to take advantage of the time that I was in the university. We got lab, I got people to give me a good condition to get know more about technologies, about engineering. So that's why I really into this one. But the 3D painting I mentioned here is not for like plastic or kind of that. This is metal 3D printing.
I see.
In fact, it's a wedding, so
Yeah,
that's why
yeah,
I want to
yeah,
ask
yeah,
you
yeah,
about this one.
yeah. If you want to be, let's say, to be, you are a lecturer, right?
Yes.
So I can recommend you to one of my brother who are the researcher in Cambridge University, who he has some program for the PD studying for cooperating. He got he got the let's say resources from UK government to provide for some R&D project.
Good.
And he has the part of the R&D program.
I may know him.
Vanai.
Yes, I know. He is right now working in Cranfield University.
Yeah, Vanai.
Yes, I know he. No, yes, I get know when I got to read something about his, but it's just like fast. Unfortunately, I'm in the other product before I know him. If I get know about him better before, I will try my best. But
yeah, he just moving from Japan to UK, I think, for two months something, and he now is he and his family in living in UK right now and working in one lab, and he informed me that he has some scholarship program for researching.
Yeah,
Mm.
I know him.
And sometimes he when he's were in Japan in the back Vietnam, we together with work organize some program for connecting the people in welding industry in from in Hanoi University Technology, and we went there, and we keep contact. And 3D printing on your area is it cannot be work as a mass production. We had to work very specific area. In that in Vanain library, he makes some, let's say, special valves for some special case, and it's very expensive technology.
I just newbie. I just want to get know. I am not mean to like doing like PhD or master because I got I must say like no foundation for this. So when I was at university, I'm not was educated for the purpose in the welding field. I got know nothing, but I just found it really interesting.
Yeah. So, or you can firstly go to, are you in Hanoi or in other city?
Yes, I'm in Hanoi right now.
So you can go to the welding faculty of Hanoi University Technology to see some teacher there, some professor there to see how you can work together. And here in my company, I also had a program for R&D that one of my lecturers who has experience in let's say in welding materials, working as a R&D manager for some project here in our company, or develop some new product for my company in the future. I'm building the library library in my company.
Yeah. So yes, thank you so much. So okay, so I see there was a lot of people that I can contact.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you are welcome.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Welcome.
Another guys. So have any question for Mr. Trọng? So
It seems to be, I will
Yeah.
say, free.
Mr. Thiện. So any question for Mr. Trọng, Mr. Thiện? So
Yeah, thank you very much for yeah, very useful sharing about the technical sales engineer, because I already until now I already the same situation with you before, and I already work in the technical engineer for 5 years, and after that I moved to sales. And for me, I think the difficult part when we change to another field, yeah, is in the pressure, because in the for example, when I work in technical engineer in the laboratory, I just under pressure to how to complete my task in from my manager with the related to the how to control the equipment, how to manage the procedure. But when when I change to sales, uh, pressure is quite different, and it's a, for me at the first time it's very difficult to overcome this point, and I have to I already think a lot of may I come back to the laboratory, because so, but I totally agree with you with the patient. When you have the patience to do something, you can try any way, try many way to overcome this difficult.
Yeah.
Total, yeah. And one thing I would like to ask you, because when in the technical field, for example, because actually the salesman maybe have the 5 or 10 years experience in the technical engineer, but when they face or dealing with the customer, I think for the most of customer is very excellent, or maybe they are the expert, they are very good than your experience. And how do you think about it?
Yeah, I used to be in that, or in that situation, that when we visit some customer and we meet some let's say very experienced guy, and at that time I opened my mind to be a learner.
Yeah,
Yeah, we lose. Okay, I'm
yeah,
very young, I'm not good at yours, and I try to can be just very flexible, that I try to be a friend. Sometimes we had to show everyone, show them that we are not strong enough in that area, but we are stronger than some in others. It means that we can do some exchange. So we had to show them what we what values that we can believe for them.
Yeah.
beside the some point that they are strong, they are good at. So sometimes customer can be our teacher.
Yeah. I think when I work with the customer, we learn together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many times I come to the customer side and we discuss in many things, including technical issue, and they teach me how they run the machine. And before doing that, and sometimes they are much better than me, and very funny that I can come with some other way that I can okay, I invite you to dinner today.
Yeah.
I pay you pay you a dinner.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I already facing with many type of customer. I mean the operator or the user. They very glad to when they can teach or share something with another one.
Mm.
Take it easy is that we just feel it's not a lose and face situation. We just put a situation that we are sharing knowledge, we sharing experience with each other, and that is very easy. I think the people, if they don't if we don't hurt you, if we don't hurt you with something or cheat if we don't cheat them some point that they are ready to share information, share something, share information, share experience with me, with us.
Yeah. And one more thing I would like to ask you, for your experience, how to maintain the customer relationship.
Yeah, good question. Yeah, very good question.
Being friends, in one of my let's say my psychology,
Yeah.
that my company, my company slogan is more than a good partner.
Mhm.
When we go to the customer, we first go to what a relationship with the buyer and seller.
Mhm.
Buyer and seller, sometimes we order party will try to get a more benefit from each other.
Yeah.
The buyer will get cheaper price,
Yeah.
better products, but the seller with higher price, higher.
Yeah.
And that is buyer and seller. Some it is a losing and winning relationship. That's the first step for any relationship with a customer.
Yeah.
To the market. And we have to try to develop, to try to change ourselves, and we should be a partner.
Mhm.
So instead of being, being let's say, especially if you want, if you go to some state-owned company who try to make corruption.
Mhm.
Many people just care about how much they have from the contract.
Yeah.
So normally we had to reject some first step. We had to try to let them focus on a benefit, that we make the benefit for their company, for their person, and for our. So we should find that. I tell you one story that I just met last year. I went to one company, let's say a cement company, a state-owned cement company.
Yeah.
And in 2018, I came and made the sign inspection, and we made an offer.
Yeah.
And we keep silent after getting offer.
Yeah.
Because the price is so high. compared to what they think. Because at the time I sell the bell conveyor scrubber product, and they keep silent, and the problem still there for more than 2 years more, until last year. So they contact me again to ask me to come to see what is solution, because they had a news director coming in. They want to solve that problem. And I came and had a meeting with them. That I tell them that I already know the situation what I expected 2 years ago, and I got a solution. I already offer, but there are no response. Okay, that this time is a new step that to make them easy for understand. I offer them a free trial in 1 month and 2 months, as long as they want. And before doing the trial, they will know how much a price. And after the trial time, they themselves will make the decision to buy or not buy. And that is meeting, and they do agree. And the purchase, after getting on letter, on the document prepared, and the purchasing manager called me, and he said that, okay, you are already be here, so I will support you. I will support you to make the process of payment.
But
and they start giving let's say, I don't know, to make me to be on him something, had to pay after that. And I said, no, you don't need to do that. So you don't need to do that, because I already had a meeting with the technical department that I will offer the free trial for 30 days. How benefit a product is it? And after that, you just you will see, you will make the decision yourself. I don't ask again why you reject the product if you reject. So so they see a different way of the normal way that they used to work with others. So after 30 days trial, and they decided to convert from the trial to purchasing officially. And after that, they keep buying more and buying more. It means that we had to think from customer view and of course, after getting the payment, we process some, let's say, the gift to the customer. That a gift, not a corruption. That is normal. And that is normal. Doing the business in Vietnam, especially for some state-owned company, we had to very flexible to deal with the customer, and more importantly, we had to focus on customer benefit for long term, not for short term. And sometimes I reject customer when they require to do some cheating. Customer ask me to, you just doing that, I pay you, and you don't need to care about other things. So I had to reject them, because that reason why more and more people we gain the trust from customer. Because the customer will tell other customer. You will see, for example, I sell a lot of product to cement industry, to cement plant, and on a cement plant, the people moving around.
Yeah.
Today we work.
They know each other.
Yes. Yes, and they tell each other.
Yeah.
And that is we call that multi-marketing.
Yeah. See, thank you very much for your sharing.
Okay.
And the last thing, because I already saw a salesman in the foreign salesman that he shared about how to become a good salesman. But the one point I very consideration is he said that don't be friend with customer.
I don't agree. I don't agree. Maybe he's right in some area that in Asia culture and country. But in Vietnam, especially in Vietnam, in China as well.
Yeah.
You should be a friend. And come back to the my slogan, it's more than a good partner. So we develop from customer a buying selling relationship to be a partnership.
Yeah.
And a good partnership as well.
Be a friend.
And more than a good partnership, more than that, and be a friend.
Yeah.
And the friend, we always we think for the friend. We think from the friend point of view.
Yeah.
Yes, so very good answer, and as a good slogan from BBC. I think so.
You will see more than
Yeah.
a good partner,
Yes,
right?
I think yes, it's a good slogan. Yeah, I think so. Very impressive. Yeah. So I think now it's a little bit late. Yeah. So I think so if don't have any questions, so I think today I
want something.
Yeah. Hello, hello, boy.
I think okay. So
Yes.
it's time to stop. I think I would like to everyone to turn on the camera so that I take a photo. We can take a photo.
Yes, if possible. So our guys, please turn on your camera so we can take a photo. Yeah.
Oh, quit. Many people quitting.
Yeah, maybe normally our guys not turn on the camera. Yeah. There are
don't be foolish. Don't be afraid of foolish.
Wait me.
Mr. Taras, can you cannot turn on your camera, right?
Yeah, it just has my background here, but so it doesn't work really well.
Okay, got it.
Sorry, there's some problem with my device that I cannot turn on the camera.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah. Anh Trọng, did you capture the?
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, anh Trọng, for sharing today. Yeah. And thank you everyone for joining. Yeah. And bye bye and sleep well. Yeah. See you again.
Good night. See you.
With next topic.
Good night.
Thank you so much for the sharing. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye. Yeah.
See you
Okay,
next
bye
time.
bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah.